Hello, welcome back to another video from me, Danielle. Thanks for watching. It's another vlog, and today we just got home from the farmer's market. That was very fun. It's very warm out. It's almost 80 degrees, and it is spring in Iowa, so can't get much better than that. That's right by the river, too, so we always get to walk along the river, so nice little family activity. We are headed to Monster Jam in about an hour here or so I got to get ready for that, and the kids are already very excited. This is our third year going, and they always love it. Total new lineup of trucks, so they are excited to see what the new trucks bring. Although also upset that some of the ones that they love aren't going to be there, like Megalodon. But, you know, that happens. It can't be the same ones every year. So yeah, come along with me on the day and we'll see what happens today. One thing I do want to go over today is I am almost 5 months postpartum. I'm 10 days from being 5 months postpartum. So I'll do a body update. I'll do some health habit updates of what I've been doing to get back in shape, because I actually am already 139, which is my like in shape. 135 is about my like race shape, but I've been running sub 8 minutes when I'm just running by myself for 10Ks, which is insane, guys. That is insane. So I definitely am back to where I need to be. I also started doing Hotworx, so I'll talk about my experience there, and I love it. Spoiler, I do love it. Where are you going today?
Rotterdam. Otto at the den, a what baby, and Otto the dead. So I find all world of a dead named baby.
Wow.
If you got him out, then bad baby and the guy, then bad baby got him built on him.
No.
Bad baby.
Monster Jam.
Oh, I got everything.
I can't even see the kids. There you go.
And whatever new innovative trick the Monster Jam superstars dream up.
Did you hit the fence? That's great.
Be nice to him.
No.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. It is Mother's Day. I didn't get to film as much as I wanted to yesterday because after we did Monster Jam, we went out to eat. And we went to this going away party for, there's a bar in our area that we love, have been going to for years. And their bartender's leaving for his new job, and basically they're going to close in a couple months, but they're probably going to close sooner. So we went and had his going away party. It was a good time because it's literally a bar like Cheers where everyone knows your name. When you go in there, you see all the regulars, and it's such a good place. I'm so sad it's closing. We even considered trying to come up with a way to buy it ourselves, but it just isn't feasible. It doesn't make sense if you can't like buy the whole business. So whatever, pipe dreams in the future. We have big dreams for a reason, guys. I always wanted to own a bar or a restaurant. That's one of those dreams. But today, it's Mother's Day. We just went to Lowe's and we got a bunch of flowers. Eric's gonna go mow the lawn, and then we're gonna get digging up just ground because we also got tomato plants and pepper plants. The one thing I forgot to get is new tomato cages. I had ones that were really old, but I will not use them again because they have sharp edges. So with the kids, I can't really do that. I mean, they're like 10 years old at this point. So they've seen good days. So I gotta get some of those cages, but I can still plant them and then get the cages next week. It'll be fine. But I gotta find a place in the yard that's not too sunny and makes sense for our vegetables, because I planted them in a couple different places the last couple of years, and they've always had just not the right balance of sun and shade. So I'm gonna take a look, see what we can do. Maybe I have to build a structure to give more shade. We'll see. But that's what we're about to get up to. The kids will come outside, help me do that, and yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun, guys. I think this is such a good Mother's Day activity. Usually we plant flowers on Mother's Day. It's kind of just like a tradition at this point. So we'll see what the day brings here. A lot less than we usually do, but we got some going. Here's all of our other gardens that I weeded last week. We have those flower pots over here that I might plant stuff in, I might not. Some over here, there's a few flowers we planted. And then this is gonna be our herb basket, which the kids help me move and then get ready. So that's our afternoon, is planning all that. Not skipping a beat this Mother's Day. We are getting things cleaned this morning. Just because it's Mother's Day doesn't mean that blowouts don't happen. So full-on laundry replacement for the babies, everything that he slept in. So I had to go get all that stain treated. I went to the laundry downstairs. And now it's time to eat lunch. Got to see what we have. I think we have turkey, so probably turkey sandwiches. And then tonight, the kids are gonna make me dinner, so I don't know what they're planning on making, but Eric and the kids figured something out. So we'll see. We have a lot of things to choose from. I really could just go for pot roast. So when Eric comes in from mowing, I'll probably ask him if that's okay, because they can make me all the sides. I'll make the meat dish because I am kind of craving it. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's make some lunch.
Good.
That's why it's level.
In the midst. Planting some more pots that we gotta fill. And I need to get some more herbs in there because they're looking a little lonely. And the guys relaxing. And those pots, I don't know if I'm gonna fill them this year, but it's looking good. You guys help with this garden? It looks great. And we still got to put 2 tomatoes over there, 1 more pepper right there. So we'll get those this week. And then we got to get all the cages for them too. Also what Eric got me when he went to pick up some toilet paper at our grocery store. That's very sweet of him. The whole entire house is a mess, so finding a place to sit down and actually film is a struggle right now. I gotta actually clean the kitchen, but I said there's a couple things I wanted to go over in this video, so I wanted to go over them right now. Which, even as I do this, this is still like a terrible lighting right now, but whatever. I'll brighten it in editing. So I said, oh, there's a couple things I wanted to go over. So I am currently at like almost 5 months postpartum. Here's the body update for you. You know, I'm looking really good. And one thing is, of course, kept at my running, which is big for me with any postpartum recovery. Making sure I'm running, making sure I'm fit that way has been huge for me. Second thing, though, that was huge for me is I started Hotworx, which if you don't know what Hotworx is, it's literally an infrared sauna that you do Pilates in. You can do yoga in, stretching. They have iso workouts. They have spin. They have rowing classes. I do Pilates and isometrics the most. Those are my 2 favorite. And my core is so much stronger than I have had in years. And I know it's the Pilates and the isometrics. And then also my legs, even though I'm a runner, like, you know, I have strong legs, but all the squats that you do in those isometric things, and then also like all the arm movements, like I'm getting some definition back in my arms, which I've had in the past when I'd weightlift, but it's always been hard for me to get definition. So that has been huge for me. If you've not tried Hotworx and you have one in your area, I would highly recommend it. And it's also fun because I don't like doing weightlifting. I really hate going to the gym. I started out this year going to the Y a couple times a week, and you know, I did that the year before too, and it's just hard for me to keep that up because I just don't like it. So when I do something like Pilates or isometric workouts, it's just more my speed and what I like to do. And here's the crazy thing, guys. I run in the morning and then I go at 9 o'clock at night. So I've tucked the kids in for bed, and then my husband goes up and will tell them a story. I'll read books with them, tuck them in. I go at 9 o'clock at night. I leave at 8:40, get there with a couple minutes to spare, and go do my 45-minute workout, come home, shower. Sometimes I do like an hour or 2 of work. I know I don't get enough sleep, guys. That's one thing on the health scale that I am low on and have been for years. When the kids aren't babies, maybe I'll get sleep. But yeah, that is just a game changer for me. Honestly, game changer. So I would say if you have not tried Hotworx or even like hot yoga, hot Pilates, not even at Hotworx, try them because it's just another element you get to add to your workout that makes it fun, and it's detoxifying. I feel better. The sauna somehow just helps relieve some of that tension and pain, and I don't know, it's probably a part of sauna healing. I honestly haven't looked it up. I just like being in the sauna and sweating. So yeah, guys, long story short, do Hotworx. If you want a fun exercise, do Hotworx. And then the other thing that's really helped is just walks. I always try to get 10,000 steps a day now. I don't reach it every day. I'm minimum 6K is what I'll get on like a day where I'm working more, because I always try to go on at least 1 to 2 walks a day. Even if I don't get a run in that day, 1 to 2 walks. I only run usually 3 to 5 times a week. On a lower week, it's 3. On a good week, it's 5. I've been hitting about 4 right now, which is good because it's getting warmer out. And when it's hot out, I usually run almost every day. So it should be closer to that 5 pretty quick here now that it's consistently warm out. And yeah, that's just what I do, guys. And I'm staying active with the kids. That's a big part of staying fit. And honestly, just doing work and like having stress, because I definitely have everyday stress beyond just being a mom. I have a lot of work stress. That has been huge on me losing weight, because I have to stick to a schedule and I have to make sure I have that schedule there. And if it's not there, it's hard because that schedule is what I live by. So if you live by a schedule, I think it's easier to get back to like point A from where you started before you have a baby, because you already know what you got to do. So that's my 2 cents there. I'm about to clean up the kitchen here and wrap up this video, but I thought I'd talk about this because it's one other thing that we did today. we started potty training Robbie. He turned 2 in March, so about time to start potty training him. With James, we waited way too long. Like, it didn't take him very long to get potty trained because we waited till he was like almost 3 to potty train him. And with our second, Richard, it was so easy. He kind of just figured it out himself because he was watching his brother basically get potty trained. Who knows? Sometimes it's like it clicks overnight and then they're done like Richard, and sometimes it takes a little longer like James. So who knows? We'll see. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms. I know it's a day late, but happy Mother's Day to all your moms out there, and make it a Mother's Day week. As I was walking up the stairs, crossing paths with Eric, he said, you know, we're gonna make it a Mother's Day week for you. You deserve it. And I said, yeah, you know what? I would love that, but let's not do that because I don't want to have the hassle and spend the money on all that. So that's just me, though. Don't do that to me. So yeah, I'm wrapping it up here. If you like this video, make sure you like it. Subscribe to the channel. It's a big one, guys. Subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.